Hi, this is TonTrader, the biggest crypto news of the week in just a few minutes. This week was dominated by macroeconomics and institutional developments. The Federal Reserve kept its interest rate unchanged. Circle strengthened its technology base. The Polygon network received an update, and major capital continued flowing into Bitcoin. Let's break down the 5 biggest stories of the week. First, Circle is strengthening its position in the blockchain infrastructure market. The company acquired a portfolio of blockchain patents from IBM, expanding its technological foundation around the USDC stablecoin and digital payments. Why does this matter? Circle is becoming not only a stablecoin issuer, but also one of the key infrastructure players in the entire crypto market. Second, Polygon launched an upgrade called Ithaca. A hard fork took place on the Polygon mainnet, aimed at improving performance and preparing the blockchain for further scaling. Why does this matter? A faster and more efficient network could strengthen Polygon's position in the competition for developers, users, and major Web3 projects. Third, the Federal Reserve kept its interest rate unchanged. Investors are now waiting for new signals about the timing of possible monetary policy easing. Why does this matter? Interest rates determine capital availability and directly influence demand for risk assets, including Bitcoin and altcoins. Fourth, institutional demand for Bitcoin remains strong. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded net inflows again, with the majority of capital coming from BlackRock's IBIT fund. Why does this matter? Consistent inflows show that major investors continue building their positions despite overall market caution. And fifth, Coinbase and Strategy are reporting their financial results. Both companies are releasing quarterly earnings, making them some of the most anticipated reports of the week for the entire crypto industry. Why does this matter? These reports will reveal the state of trading activity, the level of institutional demand, and corporate Bitcoin accumulation strategies. Why is all of this important? Global monetary policy is currently setting the tone for the entire market. Cryptocurrencies are reacting to macroeconomic signals almost as strongly as stocks and other traditional assets, while institutional capital remains the main driver of the industry. What should you watch next? First of all, keep an eye on Federal Reserve signals regarding potential rate cuts and future Bitcoin ETF inflows. It is also worth watching Coinbase and Strategy's financial results, the market's reaction to U.S. macroeconomic data, and how the Polygon network upgrade affects activity. Don't forget to follow the TonTrader channel for contests and new materials, where you'll find even more analytics and useful market breakdowns. The conclusion of the week is this. Along with the interest rate decision, investors were watching GDP and inflation data, as well as decisions from the Bank of England and the Bank of Japan. Global monetary policy is currently shaping market sentiment, and the crypto industry continues to develop in response to these signals. That was the biggest news of the week. All links are in the description. See you soon! Like and subscribe to TonTrader for more crypto news, market analysis, and trading insights.